All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a new one. Matt, I think we're starting a lacrosse game about 3 football fields away to the south.
Yep. Yes, we are. It is on another field from the main CANBY field here. So we're going to work with what we got and do our best to call this game.
Yeah, the track meet is going a little long. I think they're going to run the first quarter, it looks like, over there. Of course, no one's mentioned anything to us, so we're going to be right here as best we can and bring this game to you live from one of the CANBY fields. It's a new one, Matt. I'm kind of excited, I got to be honest.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes is exactly right. All right. It is getting set to get underway here live from CANBY. We will push in on that in just a couple seconds. Definitely a new one for us, and that I don't get to say very often. Looks like, at least from here, CANBY won the face-off and have got a possession, and they're going to release. So LO on defense. There we go. All right. This one's going to be interesting, Maddie.
Yeah, it will be, but looks like Lakers get possession off the face-off there. Big league matchup, first one of the year. I'm excited to see what happens.
As am I. So we are working on getting everything going. This is definitely a new one for us. This is the auxiliary warm-up field. There is no power over there, no net, no nothing, and we were all set up on the main the main field here. So we'll see how this goes. CANBY gets a turnover on the side, and it's going to be a clear coming this direction. We're waiting on a CANBY roster as well. Turnover on the pass. It's going to go to Oliver Brown. Brown, a little midi back action, feeds it up front. Is that Scotty Weiss? Wearing number 5 today in the short stick? No way. We'll have to get some confirmations of some of these numbers here. Adrian Reynolds for the Lakers. Yeah, that's going to be a turnover. CANBY coming back this way now. So CANBY with it. Solid push on the sideline. Good defense there, number 33, Caden Schuler for Lake Oswego.
So I believe we got they were going to run a fifth quarter.
There we go. They're inverting the game. See, it helps when they tell us these things
Yes.
after. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So good news is you're not missing anything. This is a bonus quarter, but on the front end, so it's a prequel to the conclusion of what would normally be a varsity game fifth quarter. So
and we're
running inverted. Yeah, nobody told us. That's fine. I'm good with that. Partly, though, why we're going to have some differences in the numbers here. I think that's Bennett Royce with it. Bringing it back across this direction, hitting double deuce, Matt Lane. So Lane with the rock, feeding to the far side, back over to Bennett. Bennett's going to give it a dodge from the wing. No, I take that back. I'm sorry. That's number 7, Travis Weishottle. Weishottle with a shot, and TW with the goal. Shot from Travis.
Great shot from Travis. Good little dodge down the alley and puts that one away.
Can bring that back up here on the hunt. Instant replay. Nice rip. Good high side. Just got it done. Weishottle put one on the board for the Laker JV. I mean, it's kind of fun, honestly.
It is.
All right, I guess we go with the face-off, and CANBY's going to take that one coming back this direction.
Good little warm-up for a lot of these guys out there. A little extra quarter before the game coming up, so good turnover, good
solid turnover, great check by Aiden Luther. Luther's going to take a ride, and I like that shot. Good change of geometry there from Aiden.
Aiden playing the long stick, having a little bit of fun out there.
Some good reps before the varsity game coming up here. We have no idea how much time is left. We have no idea how much time they gave him for the fifth coming. I guess it's 12 minutes. As they're still winding down the track meet on the main field here, I think we're just about clear from track, so we should be back no time flat. Maddox Willoughby come from the top, feed to the backside. Good feed, good look. Great stop by the CANBY keep. He was exposed, and that was a big, big stop from the CANBY goalie.
Very big stop, and here comes CANBY going the other way.
Oh, a shot and a goal inside. CANBY number 10 lights the lantern. Makes it 1-1. Cougar JV and LO JV.
Nice little lefty rip from the Cougars there. Able to paint the corner on that one. Awesome shot.
So face off up front here. Some extra reps for Hudson. And CANBY's going to get it. Number 24 for the Cougars coming this direction. Feed back behind GLE. And a loose ball on the turf. Good little scrum down there. And that one's going to roll out, and I think that's going to go like Oswego's way. Well, they're going to say it was still in. Okay, well, now it is. So LO has it. They're heading the other direction. Elliott Orr, number 9. Go with a little midi back opportunity for the Lakers.
Good legs from Elliott here on the clear.
Ooh, and he gets checked high. Ooh, that... I got to think we're going to see a flag on that one. That was a big-time check up high. Elliott took that one right in the grill.
Yeah, really high check there, and Lakers are going to try and take advantage of this flag down. Don't want to see any players getting hurt.
Definitely not.
Before the varsity game.
Both teams are real thin. I mean, that's why we're doing a fifth quarter, right? I mean, not enough guys for JV, so you got some of your swing guys playing extra minutes here on the front end. Definitely don't want to see anybody get hurt in this. Like Oswego number 22, Matt Lane, gets it in the lane, and that one's going to dribble out and go to CANBY. I can't imagine that they picked up the flag on that, but head in the other direction. Number 14, and now we got a stoppage. Oliver Brown scoops it up. No idea what the call was there. Couldn't get any hands from the officials.
Maybe an offside there. It's that area of the field.
Big shot and head in this direction.
And Tripton in goal for the Lakers, so he's going to get a little warm-up ahead of the game here. Kind of nice to get some live game action before the start of the varsity game for Tripton. As CANBY wheels this ball around. A good interception from Travis Weishottle. Here he comes.
Travis directing traffic, going one hand with the cross. Nice feed. Oh, just couldn't quite look it in. So turnover, great transition opportunity for the Lakers, but couldn't quite convert. And coming back near side. CANBY with a turnover. Like Oswego is going to be heading the other direction.
Good feed from Elliott there to find Aiden Luther. There was a look there on the crease for the Lakers, but unable to capitalize on that pass.
And like Oswego on the defense. Taking a peek out here onto the main field. We got the varsity side of the CANBY group that's not over on that sideline. making their way onto their home main field. Lake Oswego picking it up.
Ooh, tough pass there, but a flag comes out.
Flag coming in late from the sideline. Very animated official there on the annex field.
So 30-second technical penalty on the Cougars. See if the Lakers can do something here with the extra man offense.
So for those just tuning in, this is the JV fifth quarter game. The track meet was going long, so they decided to start the fifth quarter game over on the annex field. We weren't necessarily aware, so you're getting it early.
Good little scrum for the ball here. And the Lakers come away with it. Good effort from the guys out there.
Solid effort so far from both teams.
Ooh, and a nice shot.
Great shot.
Went sidearm there. Looks like he might have hit the pipe and the ball bounced out, but the Lakers maintain possession. Oh, and a good look for Maddox Willoughby on the right-hand side of the field there. Tried to wrap that one around, but the Cougars able to get a stick on it.
And checking in on the baseball game here. In the intermission. All right, so looks like we got a little break in the action from the fifth quarter, which is now the preview quarter, which is, I don't even know what you're going to call it. So coming back out of the break. Little timeout on the field over there. Looked like they needed to get somebody off. And a shot from CANBY coming back this way. I think we're going to be a minute or two here before they get the varsity game going. They're looking to load up the scoreboard, getting the field set, taking down the track. So it's a little different set of circumstances for us here tonight. This is JV +1 quarter coming in from the annex field.
Good effort there in the middle of the field from both sides. Looks like there was a trip on the Cougars, so this ball should be going the Lakers' way. And here comes Matt Lane.
So Lakers with a touch in the box. Look to set up their offense here against the Cougar JV.
Ooh, good little move there from Bennett Royce. Ooh, Maddox Willoughby finds an open Bennett Royce, and he makes a nifty move. Cougars able to make the stop.
So Lakers walking off here, taking a second as things are getting spun up on the main field. Again, this is fifth quarter first, so it's the bonus quarter coming to you early. The track meet is now officially over, and we will be coming back to you here in just a couple minutes from the main Cougar Field with the varsity game, Matt. That's what we're all here for anyways. Lakers Cougars coming up next from CANBY Stadium, so don't go anywhere. right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now live from Canby's main field here in Canby. Beautiful, beautiful Canby, Oregon. It is varsity lacrosse action getting set to get underway. Matt, that was an interesting start. Very, very unique experience for all of us up here. But we wouldn't even have that chance to have that experience if it wasn't for our good friends at Project 360, our presenting sponsor tonight. Project 360's work is all about strengthening the human body, but more than anything else, it's about how they treat their people with an identity based on their core values of character and commitment to never giving up on those in their charge. They are personal training reinvented and strongly believe in surrounding you with 360 degrees of professional support and over 100 years of combined fitness experience. If you want to schedule a tour or check out any questions that you might have with them, go to project360pdx.com or head on down to 460 2nd Street in Lake Oswego, 97035, and they'll be happy to have you. Big, big thanks to Project 360. All right, Matty Ice. That was a new one for us.
Yeah, bit of confusion to start, but we are here with the first league game of the season.
We're here with something.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so league game number 1 on deck. Lake Oswego taking on the Canby Cougars.
So it'll be interesting to see here. We had Hudson as well as, looks like number 24 for the Cougars, both playing in that little fifth quarter action before the game. Let's see if anybody gave up any tricks during those couple exchanges.
So with the face-off, we are set and we are underway. Lake Oswego with the face-off win. They get a touch in the box, and they are looking to reload.
Yeah, the Lakers are going to want to come out firing tonight after that slow game against Sunset. So let's see if their offense can really pick up the pace here.
So Lakers in business on the far side. Gunner looking good against Sunset physically. Played a lot of minutes for him thus far. Definitely the most action we've seen out of Gunner this season. Calvin Macy now with the rock. Macy getting a little pressure from the Canby D.
And we got a push on Canby, so the ball is going to stay with the Lakers, even though, looks like the ref was pointing that way, but seems the push was on LO. And good ride from Mason Fish.
Great ride from Mason, and that is going to cause a lot of problems up front, and Canby fails to advance, so it's going to go back to Lake Oswego.
That was a
quick whistle.
Very quick 20 seconds to advance that to midfield. So Rab finds Calvin up top here. He's going to dodge down the alley.
Macy with a feed around the back. Coming up near side here to Burgess. Burgess up top to Rab. Nolan giving it a run. It's a good look. Nothing there, though. Good defense by the Cougars. Feed to Gunner. Gunner kicks it over to Alex. Alex getting beat up by Carter Peterson. Loose ball comes up the midfield line, just stays on the LO side. So Lake Oswego's going to maintain possession. Rab going to lock and load again here. Canby Cougar number 4, who we do not have on the roster here, in front of us. Gunner sets up. Gunner going to work with a rip and a shot. Gunner with the big gun puts in the first goal for Lake Oswego.
Yeah, I think that was Calvin up top, but really good sidearm rip to the side of the cage. Stick side on the goalie, and he still puts it away.
I apologize to the Macy family. If they could see what we were looking at up here and how tough it is to spot. Calvin with the rip. Big shot. Mr. Macy gets it done.
Back to that battle with the face-off X.
Hudson gets it. So we had a couple of warm-up ones in that JV side. He beats out Silas Wood for that one. Like Oswego coming across, getting a touch. They're going to rotate a couple guys in.
So looks like we got Jordan, Travis, and Maddox out there at the midfield for the Lakers. Different lineup than we've seen in previous games.
A little bit of chemistry and see what they can develop and maybe try and get a little bit more of the fire that we were hoping we'd see against Sunset. Sunset, it's an interesting game. They played, Lake Oswego didn't play with this kind of fire that early in that game, and I think we're seeing the next version of the Lakers here tonight.
Yeah,
Matt.
Really great dodge from Travis. He gets a little rollback towards the middle of the field, steps down, and just puts a laser into the back of the net.
So Weishottle here coming up.
Great roll.
Big roll. Big shot. Just smokes it. All right, back to real time. With a good feed.
And Hudson having a lot of success at the faceoff X early here. Good to see him getting a quick start, and the Lakers have had possession for the entire game at this point.
So far, so good for Lake Oswego.
Big save. Good save from the Cougars there.
So Elo on the ride, trying to keep it on that side. Camby's been called already for one. And that's the time. Yep, kind of figured we were going to see that. Timeout, Canby having a little trouble advancing across the midfield line. It's going to give us a chance here to take a second. Actually, you know what we're going to do first? We're going to go back. We're going to go back in time, Matt.
Yeah.
We're going to watch that goal from Weishottle one more time.
It was a pretty one.
It was a pretty one. Some unique challenges here this evening. But what's not challenging so far? Travis Weishottle just absolutely gets a handle on that and rips it past the keep. I think they're a little bit pumped up, a little bit frustrated with Wednesday's game. I think there's some raw emotions out there from the Lakers, and that's kind of what we've been missing the last couple weeks. Wouldn't be here, though, tonight if it wasn't for our good friends at the Lynch Company helping bring this game to you. Lynch Company is the most dynamic general steel fabricators in the Northwest, located right in the heart of Portland, Oregon, with a team of more than 50 skilled craftsmen operating out of a 50,000 square foot facility. They can manufacture things in all shapes and sizes, from the smallest, most intricate little prototypes to the largest construction fabrication projects. Mild steel, stainless steel, aluminum, any ferrous or non-ferrous metal. Check them out at lynchcompany.com.
So, bad news here for the Lakers. I just saw a flag go down on the field, and looks like Gunnar Olsen is going to get a 2-minute non-releasable penalty for an illegal stick. So,
all right, so for the folks at home, there's a couple ways a stick can be illegal. Generally, it's pocket depth.
Yeah, that is typically what it is. And during a timeout, the refs will oftentimes take a stick from one of the players on both sides and, do an inspection on it, make sure everything is looking good. And generally it is, the pocket is too deep. So the ball cannot be below the head of the stick in the pocket. So that is typically what it is. There's a couple other things, length, width of the head as well can also be factors there, but it is generally to do with that pocket.
So Canby with the man advantage here for 2 whole minutes, and that's going to be a turnover on the near side, and that's going to go off the track. Lakers in business with the turnover. Calvin Or no, I apologize. That is Aiden Luther coming up the near side.
And Lakers are really going to want to possess here since this is a non-releasable penalty. They are going to try and ride this out as best as possible because CANBY, if they score, are going to have an opportunity to pour it on here.
Burgess getting just pummeled up top.
And a turnover from the Lakers. Burgess couldn't find his man. But Nolan Rabb is just so crafty, and he's there to pick it back up.
So Rabb gets it.
And Rabb is just sitting behind Cage here. CANBY should be doubling the ball, trying to force a turnover.
They're going one-on-one with Walker Conroy. But that's not going to work. Well, of course, passes like that. Good backup from 007, Mr. Weishottle there. The big goal a few moments ago. LO's killed off about a minute of that penalty so far. Jordan Phillips up top. Big body. Going to take another big body to stop him. Jarrett Kelly. Big defensive two-way midi. I apologize. That's Tyler Connell for the Cougars over there. Tyler and Jordan going head-to-head. Big push. And Lakers getting close and short on the time here for the penalty release. And stepping back on the field, Lake Oswego back at full strength. Calvin Macy stepping in from the box.
Good job from the Lakers there. That could have been a bit of a pain with a non-releasable penalty, but the Lakers ride it out well.
So Calvin coming in. Calvin looking to heat the stick up again after that first goal to open it up. 5:24 to go now in the first. Lakers on top, 2-0. Feed to Burgess up here on the wing. Burgess goes cross field. I don't think he quite realized that Travis had the long stick on him, making things a little bit more difficult for Weishottle, but LO able to keep it.
And we'll have to see what kind of set they get into here. Oh, very good dodge from Nolan.
Very good, and flag mortared in from the sideline.
I have a feeling he took a slash to the rib cage there. Came up wincing a little bit after the dodge.
He did. Oh, how polite of Calvin to pick up the flag for him. So nice of him. So Lake Oswego now will have a man advantage with under 5 to go in the first quarter. On top, 2-0. Feint on the shot from Fish. Fish ends up in top in Rabb's hands. Calvin on the wing. CANBY content to sit in that little 2-3.
Yeah.
Just let it slide behind GLE. Not too worried about it.
Interesting to see the zone here from CANBY.
Big shot from Calvin up top. I think that got tipped out. It's going to stay with the Lakers, but a good tip from Logan Corley, the keep.
Yeah, so typically you see a box and one defense when you're man down. They're kind of running more of a 2-3 like you're saying, keeping that middleman nice and low. So interesting to see the strategy there from them.
Big shot from the outside. Easy chase for Alex. Alex going to pick it up and bring it back in. So far, CANBY doing a good job killing off this penalty. Good shot opportunities from the Lakers, but they're all way outside. Nothing inside on the crease. And, you know, if you're watching film, good shot, big stop, excellent save from the CANBY keep, number 28, Logan Corley. Great ride on the outside over there. All right, we're going to slide this in here. The Hunt, instant replay. What a great shot by Gunner and a better stop. Look
Really
at that.
good
Just
stop.
right there and low to high. Snuck that save. 3:28 to go here in the first. CANBY with possession. back to even strength. Perhaps, as the X's and O's conversations go, CANBY watching the bulk of LO's games in the last couple goals in the last couple games have come on the crease, sitting inside there. So maybe they're trying to play and stretch them out a little bit, kind of like Sunset decided to stretch all of the clock out on Wednesday. You get this deep in the season, lots of different strategies coming out. CANBY so far still in it on this one. Lake Oswego gets a great stop. Transition coming the other direction. Tripton's going to walk it up. These refs have been really quick on the whistle on these clears, so LO's going to have to play a little bit of sense. Yeah, there you go. Trying to get across the midline quick. CANBY loses it in the lights. Weishottle all over it. Coming up with it and heading the other direction at warp speed is Elliott Orr. Orr gets the rock all the way down. Trying for a backdoor pass to Burgess. And ripped out of the air by Benjamin White.
And then CANBY ends up turning the ball over. So a little sloppy there from both sides. We'll hope that Lake Oswego can calm it down here and maybe make some wiser choices with the pass on the clear.
So Tripton feed to the outside. Tripton's in a little bit of trouble on the time here. They're going to need to hustle and get it across. Brooks, yeah, going too long on the clock for the clear.
So you should have 20 seconds to get over that midline and then 10 seconds to get from midfield to inside the box.
I don't think they're counting Mississippi's, though.
Yeah, I think they are missing the Mississippi.
I think they're missing the Mississippi part. 1 gator, 2 gator, 3 gator, not even getting a full alligator. CANBY on the push. 5 holes, Olsen rolls out. Looney. Oh, nice stick check from number 25, Matthew English for the Cougars. And LO able to recover, though.
And the CANBY ride has been really aggressive so far tonight.
Pass just a little bit high for Jordan, but backed up by a cagey Mason Fish, just kind of playing a little bit of center field there on that.
Yeah, maybe a little bit lucky for the Lakers on the clear. Be interesting to see what kind of offense they come out in here tonight. That 2-2-2 did not work super well against Sunset. And they really struggled to find openings and opportunities. So it doesn't look like they're straying away from the concept, but maybe they're going to be running some different plays out there tonight.
Different plays, different personnel packages. Weishottle already early on getting quite a bit of run. He's got a goal. Gives it a look there. Good defense from CANBY, but great focus from the Lakers. Jordan just getting blistered by Caden Silva over there.
Oh,
good shot, goes just outside the cage.
And it looks like Jordan was looking for Fish right in front of the cage, and Fish unable to track that ball down.
Another long clear over the top. Big bump. Call that a gentleman's bump. Transition now here. Scotty Weiss with the feed in the center to Burgess. Burgess can't quite get it. Goalie's out of the cage. Ooh, that was, if LO comes up with that, that's a wide open empty net. Travis Weishottle at the buzzer. Woo! That was a smoke. All right. Hunt instant replay here. Weiss with the feed. Just couldn't quite reel it in and then keeps out of the cage. Watch Weishottle just kind of bleed right in here, scoop it up. Everybody thought it was done, ripped it right at the last second. Good save. But that's going to do it for the end of one here from CANBY. Lake Oswego on top, 2-0 over the Cougars. I want to send a big thanks to our supporting sponsor for bringing us out here tonight. The Old Spaghetti Factory. Nothing says Friday night fun like heading down to Old Spaghetti Factory. They've been proudly serving their delicious 3-course meal since 1969, family owned and operated, and committed to exceptional service. Inviting you to come join them down on 715 South Bancroft Street. You can give them a call at 503-222-5375 for reservations, or check them out at osf.com. Also want to thank our friends at Kane Petroleum. Good folks at Kane Petroleum, recognizing as a leader within the retail gasoline service industry with their convenience and quality products, and more importantly, clean stores and restrooms. To maintain that positive and motivated team-oriented atmosphere for all their employees, they do that by supporting local programs in the communities where they operate to help them thrive. Big, big thanks to Kane Petroleum. We also want to thank our friends at the Untattoo Parlor, located in the Gadsby building on the corner of Northwest Hoyt Street and 13th Avenue in the Pearl District in downtown Portland. They specialize in professional tattoo removal and are experts in doing so safely, effectively, and with minimal discomfort, thanks to that Kutera and light and laser that they've got down there, as well as all their trained staff and their board-certified plastic surgeon, ensuring optimal results and helping you erase that one permanent memory from Tijuana, Matt. 893-0102, or check them out at theuntattooparlor.com. Big thanks to Untattoo. All right, here we go. Third quarter action. CANBY with the face-off win. The Ocho, number 8, Ethan Mendoza, getting it.
CANBY gets a touch in the box as
look
well.
At that.
And we didn't see a lot of CANBY on offense in the first quarter, so we'll see if they can get a possession here and really set up their offense.
So number 4 for the Cougars gets a stick check for his efforts from Scotty Weiss. He's going to hold on to that and head the other direction. I think that is Anthony Avila, number 4 for the Cougars. Waiting for confirmation on that. With the rock right now, number 32, Cohen Taylor. Taylor feeds it to the backside, finds Matthew English. English going to work. Big shot from the outside. That one goes high. Easy chase for the Cougars. Number 32, Taylor back up top to Mendoza.
And looks like the Cougars are looking to set up a play here.
Mendoza working on Trippy. Trippy still out after the face-off. No chance to rotate off, so CANBY thinks they got something they like out here with this personnel package. Pass is a little short, so CANBY's going to be forced to reset.
Good defense so far from the Lakers. Really solid. Ooh.
Mendoza with a big shot. Tripped in with a bigger stop. A little help from his friends. There's a clear. Oh, and that's a big body shot. Hudson Trippy loses some stick. Still on the field. CANBY.
Good effort from Looney there.
That's going to go high, and that one stick up top. It'll be delayed penalty on the Cougars.
And now the Lakers are on the run.
All right, so delayed penalty here on the Hunt. Instant replay, you can see it. Hudson coming over. A little check, and then just a little bit too much. He got a little off center, but that's a no call on that. And then coming up here after the big stop.
And that's where the flag came out.
Pretty
there.
light, but I want to say it was a makeup call for the first one.
Yeah, I believe so.
Which is okay. Happens to the best of them. 9:41 to go here. Like us, we go up 2-0 over CANBY.
So last time out, we saw CANBY in that 2-3 zone on defense, and I think what they maybe saw in film is the Lakers like to have a guy behind the cage, kind of creeping right around the crease and looking for any opportunities right in front of the goal, and they're going to be trying to shut that out with a man down there to clear anybody out in the middle. So the Lakers might have to get a little bit tricky here up top to create some space and separation.
Fish gets checked on his shot. Great stick check there by number 5.
And you can see that Laker wheel. got Nolan open here.
Fish on the feet on the backside. Good thought, just kind of chunked it. A little bit too thin.
Really like that pass from Fish. He did see Burgess open on the backside, and you don't always want to make that skip pass, but when you can, it's definitely a good option.
So that is going to head out of bounds and go to CANBY. Big night in lacrosse action. Everybody opening up their regular season. League play all over the place tonight. It's going to be a big weekend for lacrosse. Good stop at the midfield line. Scotty gets a great check. Good right in. Ooh. Those feet sure looked like they were out of bounds from here, Matt.
Very close.
And a delayed penalty on Lake Oswego. So LO is going to need to play man down here in a second. I could see the yellow line inside of his shoe. Not really sure what the officials weren't looking at on that one. He was rolling out of bounds. Either way, CANBY up with it and get a personnel change and get set for an offensive set with a delayed penalty here.
Good dodge up top from the Cougars.
Caleb Eldo.
We'll have to see if they take a page out of Sunset's book and Lincoln's book and to some extent Summit, where they just possess the ball against the Lakers. And
and they sneak one in on the delayed penalty. Number 24, Tyler Canold.
Incredible. I mean, a great dodge from up top, and I didn't even see that ball come out of his stick. Really quick stick on the shot. Definitely got tripped and confused there. Ooh.
Great feed to begin with. That was heads-up play. Defense drops down. Canold picks it up out of the ground, just low and outside, and just kind of whips it. I mean, Brooks had decent position, stick on his stick. I mean, there's not much you can do there, and Canold just let her fly. So LO going to serve the penalty. Face off here at midfield. And nice little 8-on-8 action there. Mendoza beats Luther. Kind of went with that clamp and auger style underneath. So he's got a quick clamp. Able to pull that out. CANBY with the possession on the penalty.
So the first quarter, all Lakers in terms of possession, and so far here, 5 minutes into the second, it has been all Cougars. Really good job by them to maintain possession and have good looks on offense.
Feed right at the crease and able to knock it down from Ackerman. Lake Oswego heading the other direction. Jordan Phillips, as we've come to expect, long stick in his hand when they're man down. He'll step across into the offensive side. Late slide by CANBY. LO. Tell you, if they weren't looking to kill that penalty, they had a really good shot in transition there, Matt.
Yeah, the give and go might have been an option back to Jordan there down the middle, but unfortunate.
Now Lake Oswego's back to full strength. Gunner and Rab on the near side. Kicking it far side over to Maddox Willoughby. We saw earlier in the JV game to open things up here at CANBY. Round and round we go. Gunner looking to set up top. Rolling it back. Good defense there for the Cougars. Number 24, Tyler Canold. Rab gets loose, goes lefty, looking backdoor. Great pinch inside by CANBY. So CANBY quick to respond on the defensive slide. Have to see what Lake Oswego can do to counter that, as they're being really aggressive on that first rotation.
Yeah, it was a really good dodge from Rab, but the Lakers are just so packed in the middle right now. It's making those slides nice and easy and short for the Cougars. So maybe a little bit better spacing offensively can help out the Lakers with that.
Gunner sets up, gets a stutter step. Help coming from CANBY. Fish behind GLE, comes across. Fish looking to get loose, puts one over the top, and Fish finally gets his. He's been looking for that for a couple weeks now. Finally gets on the board.
Yeah, classic Mason Fish going over the top. Finds the crossbar, goes bar down on the shot, and just a really good step on the defender there.
Look at that. Mr. Fish. Let's pull that one back one more time. That was a good just little drop shot over the top. Gets that lift up high over the stick. Just puts it in. It's just almost, you can feel the relief from him from up here.
Yeah. It has been some time since he's done that.
So Lakers up 3-1 with 5 minutes and change to go here. Ball on the ground, a little bit lost in the lights there, but Lake Oswego's going to come up with it. Fish gets a shot from Mendoza. Lake Oswego gets personnel rotation. Scotty steps off, and Rab comes on.
So with Mason heating up early here, I would like to see the Lakers go down low to their attackmen, see if they can get something working behind the cage.
A little different personnel package here tonight against CANBY than we've seen in the other games as well. You got Travis, Nolan, Alex out there. Calvin's kind of your only big guy at midi. You know, Jordan's playing a little bit more on the defensive side. Maybe try and go for a little bit more speed and less size.
Yeah, definitely some lines out there that need to build up chemistry, but so far so good here tonight.
3-1 with a timeout on the field from CANBY. Gives us a chance to thank a couple more of our supporting sponsors bringing us out here tonight. Our good friends at Grapevine, the art of style, the premier retailer that brings comfort and style together in one place by making every effort to provide a fashionable, friendly, and fun place to shop. With an inventory refreshed almost daily, you can check them out at 310 North State Street, Suite 112 in Lake Oswego, Oregon. Get online at grapevinefashion.com or give them a call at 503-635-6009. Big thanks to Grapevine. Also want to thank our friends down the road a ways from here at Vanderhound, the premier staffing provider of technology, accounting, and finance, and engineering professionals. Vanderhound.com or 6342 South Macadam Street down in Portland, or give them a call at 503-299-6811. Big thanks to Vanderhound. And while I've got a hot second, I'll thank our friends at the CANBY Health Foundation. They believe that transforming the healthcare journey begins with connecting changemakers to the resources and knowledge they need to maximize their impact. CANBY Health Foundation is a corporate foundation for CANBY Health Solutions, a total health solutions company dedicated to transforming the ways people experience healthcare. You can check them out at CANBYHealthFoundation.org. Ooh, Matt, you know what? I think I can do it.
Yeah.
Big thanks to our friends at Peacock Cleaners, the premier source for all things dry cleaning. They are dedicated to providing the best quality across all their services with a focus on attention to detail, dependability, and customer service. They're down at 15898 Boones Ferry Road in Lake Oswego, or call them at 503-636-0934. Big thanks to Peacock.
So the Cougars managed to get the clear here, and they're going to set up on offense again. Pretty successful last time out, able to beat the Laker defense.
Aaron Passo going to go to the midfield line. You're going to have a little bit of a scrum at midfield. And are we going to get an offsides on CANBY? I think we are.
Or an over and back at the very least.
Or an over. Well, we got both calls from two different officials, but I think they're going to net the same result, that it's going to be Lake Oswego ball. Would you look at that? Scorer's table has a heater.
Ooh. Seems nice.
It's fancy out here. They're going to keep it with. No, we're going to get another whistle.
They're going to have to confer here. So I believe what that call should have been is if the Lakers were offside, it should be go to alternate possession because it was also over and back at the same time.
Either way, Cougar ball coming to the near side, finding Canold. Canold with the big goal and illegal screen, I think, is what we're going to get there. Scotty taking a shot for the team, and that is turnover. CANBY. Lake Oswego going the other direction. And a long pass. That one looking for the big time alley-oop back behind the defense. It was a little bit too tall.
I think Jordan got a little bit antsy there with the left hand. And
Oh, but you know what? LO's going to get lucky. Got tipped by Canby. Rollback from Weishottle goes left-handed. Ooh, right into the basket of Corley. So Logan Corley with a couple big saves for the Cougars tonight. Cougars going the other direction now. Number 13, the long pole, Caden Silva. Silva gets his pocket picked. Now Looney coming. Looney decides to think better of it. We got another whistle.
It's going to be a timeout.
And a timeout from the Lakers.
Great effort from Travis Weishottle to force that turnover there. Came out of nowhere, just flying in, and managed to get a stick check on the defender there.
So on the Hunt replay here, check this out. LO coming in, Weishottle right there. Good rollback, gets a look, gets a rip, but just a great save by number 28, Logan Corley. And then dive bomb coming this way, but watch Travis playing both sides.
He just took that
Doink,
shot.
right there.
Wow.
I mean, he just checked the base of the stick, right? Let's go back to that for the little kids watching. Sticks and hands. Sticks and hands. Travis coming in, sticks his hands on his stick and pops the ball out. I mean, that's just great fundamental defense there from Travis.
Yeah, it really is, and it is definitely a bigger target when you have that long pole in your hand. So good on Travis for noticing that and really capitalizing on the opportunity.
Picking on the poor long pole like that. Ruining midi back opportunities for defensemen everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
No, if you're a long pole, you look for those every chance you get. Push that tempo and get that option. Lakers coming out of the timeout with possession.
So I do like that timeout from the Lakers. It's been a little bit hectic in the middle of the field so far tonight. A lot of errant passes and maybe not the best decisions on both sides here. So a lot of turnovers in the middle of the field. Good job from Bertoli to take that timeout, and maybe the Lakers can settle down a little bit here.
Calvin, who has no chill, bringing it up against number 32, Cohen Taylor. And Calvin's just going to clear it himself. Gets across, touch in the box. Going to be a late flag from this side. Delayed penalty on Canby.
So, yeah, offsides on Canby, and they're going to send that man down to play defense here.
Might as well, right? And you're eating the penalty anyways. You might as well use it.
Absolutely.
What Canby doesn't need is for Lake Oswego to stretch the score. And if you are Lake Oswego, hold the rock, get a good possession, try to get a good shot here. Calvin's going to lock and load. Draws a double because they've got 7 to do it with. Steps across, cuts it back, goes one-on-one with the keep, and he dumps it in with the change-up goal. Calvin Macy.
I think he lost that ball in midair before he took that shot. I think there was a stick check that poked that ball out, and it just magically ended up back in his stick.
It's not magic, it's skill. Watch this. Calvin says, send all. I will take the double team. I will come on the middle.
Look at that.
Look at that. Oh, yep. Pure focus. Pops out right. There. It's out of the net. He catches. Is that an assist to himself?
It's as close as you can get, that's for sure.
That's about as close as you get to throwing it off the backboard for a dunk
Yeah.
in basketball. That was fantastic. We'll bring that one back up here one more second. Face off on the field. I think they're going to say Canby left the box early. It would definitely help everybody if the officials were a little bit louder on those whistles. All right, while they're doing that and deciding what they're going to do, watch this one more time. Calvin passes it to himself. So great. You see that ball up in the net? Thankfully, he's got black stick, black strings. Out it comes, and there it goes back in.
Wow.
And then just looking. Scotty coming across.
Oh, and Scotty stripped the ball out of the Canby defender, and Lake Oswego calls a timeout on a fast break. I don't know about that one. Scotty was storming down the field with a good look at Cage.
I mean, I'm going to say, Coach Bertoli, Scotty a possession. Check this out. Great stick right there. Boom, knocks it out, scoops it up, He's off and running. Lakers got numbers. Canby's in trouble, but yeah. Good job, Mr. Weiss. Scotty Weiss with the steal. Minute 39, 4-1, Lakers on top. Coming to you live from Canby High School. Thanks to our presenting sponsor here tonight, our good friends down at Project 360, downtown Lake Oswego. Their personal training reinvented and strongly believe that surrounding you with 360 degrees of professional support and over 100 years combined experience is what makes the difference. Committed to listening and responding to the needs and desires of their trainers and their members as a team gets you where you need to be on your fitness journey. Schedule a tour. Head down there personally to 460 2nd Street, Lake Oswego, or check them out at project360pdx.com. Big thanks to Project 360. All right, coming out of the timeout, Lake Oswego setting up shop. 90 seconds to go here in the first half. For a 4-1 game, I mean, it's been pretty active.
Yeah, a lot of action. Very fast going up and down the field.
Fish trying to get another one. He does.
Oh.
Mason Fish. 2 for tonight for number 2.
And that was an ankle breaker from Mason Fish. The defender got put on the spin cycle. Wow, what footwork from Fish there.
All right, Mason, here you go. Getting it back. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it back one more time. Woo! And the hop. Get up. I'll tell you what, that was some pretty solid footwork there from Fish. And, I mean, good defense as best as possible from Silva, but Mason just
chopping those
skates.
feet.
Just, man. What's so impressive, too, is how fast he shoots that ball.
Mm-hmm.
He just gets that little bit of lift in those hips, and boom, gone. Rip from Brochacho. I think Jordan going back and forth between the long pole and the short stick might be throwing off his rhythm a little bit. Good look. Just chunked it a little bit short. Minute to go. Easy chase for the Lakers. Still with possession. For those new to the Laker broadcast, my number one color commentator in broadcast history, Matt Phillips, is that man's older brother, Jordan Phillips.
I am. Jordan has been playing pretty good this season so far, too.
He's doing pretty well.
I'm really enjoying watching his games.
We were concerned they took the steel out of his jaw that something might happen, but
Yeah.
so far, so good. Lakers, 30 seconds to go in the first half, leading at 5-1. Kamalian to the near far side. Weishottle gives it a look. Travis with the early goal here. Big shot from Travis. Just a little thin. I like that. Was a good look, though.
Yeah, Travis has had a lot of good looks tonight.
Fish coming across GLE, trying to get a third one here in the first. Are you kidding me right now? Fish. You won't like him when he's angry.
I think he's had a couple goals backed up in his system, and he's just trying to get them all out here tonight. And that is the hat trick for Mason Fish.
So Fish with his third, rolling it back just over the top, takes a shot for his efforts. Getting a little convo in there at the same time. Mason Fish, welcome back to the party, pal. 6-1, Lake Oswego on top with 4.2 to go here in the first half. Face-off up front. Hudson doing a good job today having to deal with the physical nature of CANBY. And that's going to do it. The horn sounds. This is a very prototypical CANBY team, though, Matt. Very, very physical with good, solid stick skills. They're tough.
Yeah.
They are super tough. This is by no means in the bag for Lake Oswego at the half. But they do lead it 6-1 on top of CANBY. We're going to reset and reload a few things here at the half. Invite you to do the same. We'll see you in about 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere. Well, Maddie, we're back. They didn't give us a whole lot of time there.
Yeah, Canby comes out with a face-off win, and the Lakers on the back foot to start the half here.
That makes all of us. So Lake Oswego loses possession on the face-off. Canby with the win.
Good defense from Jordan.
And Scotty, just a bully out there. Brooks on the backside gets a lift on the stick, trying to get a piece of it.
What a good check from Scotty.
Great check from Scotty, but even better stick work from Tyler Canold. So Canold with the one and only goal for Canby thus far.
And
Tripped into Lake Oswego, a little trouble on the clear. So one step forward, maybe one step back in a couple respects. Offense a lot more fire and enthusiasm today, but then a little more trouble with the clearing.
Yeah, a lot of errant passes in the middle of the field, and something they're going to have to tighten up moving forward.
So Aiden Luther disrupting the passing lane there, and that's going to be a turnover. Lake Oswego picking it up. Brooks in a little bit of trouble. Nice double team from Canby there on the sideline. I like that play from the Cougars.
Yeah, good clear from Looney, though. And the Lakers are back on offense here in the second half.
So Mason Fish with the hat trick in the first half. Also happens to have 50% of the LO offense. That's math. 9:45 to go here. Lake Oswego on the attack. Calvin Macy, who's got a goal himself. A couple guys coming out of droughts. Shout out to Canby. They are doing some remarkable construction work here at the school and on the field. The new buildings out here, I cannot wait to be back out here next year. I'm assuming they're not going to be done by playoffs. It is going to be a wonderful campus. Big shot from Alex going high to low, spin around underneath, gets a fist bump from the Canby defenders. I think they were looking to clear him out, and he just snuck in underneath.
Yeah, I really like the work from behind from Fish there, and good off-ball movement from Kamalian to be open.
Gunner getting after it. Doesn't like what he sees. Dumps it back up top. Calvin to Burgess. Burgess playing a couple different spots here on offense tonight. We've seen him up at midfield a number of times. So a lot of different looks from Lake Oswego, trying to find some new packages maybe.
Yeah, I really like when teams – ooh.
Oh, and just a easy pass and go for Lake Oswego. Goal, Gunnar Olsen.
Yeah, it looks like there was a miscommunication there from Canby in the middle of the field, and Gunnar was wide open for the layup.
So good work here from Calvin. Draws a little bit of attention, rolls it around the backside, and then right there, whoop, just sneaks in the back door. Great play from Lake Oswego. Part of that getting started because Calvin drew so much attention, dragging everybody behind GLE. Heads up play from Gunnar, too, to balance out.
Yeah, really
give himself an opportunity.
Really good cut from Gunnar there, going to the open space.
Mendoza crosses into the box. Canby with possession. So Canby content to work it around a little bit here, maybe bleed some clock and try and find a decent score. Haven't scored since early goings of the first half. Going to make it tough down on that side, though, when you got Brooks Olsen forcing ground balls like that. Good turnover for Lake Oswego. Another one over the top. You know, the other thing new out here this season, Matt, and it could be part of the issues on the clear, depending on which direction we're going. The new LED lights in this stadium are beyond bright. They're awesome, awesome lights. But we've seen this in a couple places like Sherwood too, where big goal from Weishottle. Travis gets another one. He's obviously seeing everything clear tonight.
Incredible shot from Weishottle there. He's had so many opportunities tonight, and that was a big step down finish from Travis. Really good to see.
Nice cut down the lane from Aiden. Aiden filters out. Weishottle filters back in, and CANBY never sees him. Never saw him. Big assist. Second goal for Travis. Nice little kick. Oh, and sneaking out of there with it, Tyler Canold. It's been quite the battle up front at face-off.
Yeah, really back and forth battle at the face-off X. Really, really fun to watch. And CANBY is going to have to do something a little bit different here offensively.
Definitely for that. Jordan Phillips. A little defensive midi action for Jordan. Off to the race, the other side gets touch in the box, and LO's going to roll a little bit of clock here and get a decent personnel exchange and see what kind of offense they can run, clinging to a 7-goal lead with 7 minutes to go in the third. Macy coming in. Giving a look, rolls it back. Fakes the pass, going back behind the cage. Using all that speed. Looking for Burgess on the cut from the high side. Can't quite collect that. It's a couple times now Burgess has had an opportunity in the middle. It's gotten broken up by the CANBY defenders. Keep is out of the cage.
Ooh, good find.
That is a great find. CANBY's tried that a couple times, and it's ended up out of bounds. That time they connected. Got a good shot on goal and an easy follow. And there's the high pass. So scooped up by Caleb Ide. Going back into the CANBY zone.
So CANBY's going to need to do something a little bit different offensively. Maybe run a two-man game, throw some picks in there. Try something a little bit different to confuse this Laker defense.
Man, talk about some moves right there. Cohen Taylor. Jitter steps. Got Looney looking and reaching a couple on there. Long clear opportunity for Lake Oswego. Brooks gets it to Calvin. Calvin, yeah. CANBY thought better at trying to square up on Calvin on that sideline when he's got that full head of steam. Calvin goes right at cage and hits it off the goalie. Great take. Got a little bit of static from Benjamin White. Calvin showing the wheels.
Yeah, an angry Calvin Macy there on that play.
Calvin up top finds Jordan coming in from the box. Jordan, CANBY with the overcommitted slide there. Cade Schoon lost his footing, trying to go high on Phillips. Calvin rolls it back, rips it, and gets it. Calvin Macy smokes one. Lakers go up.
Awesome goal there
9-1.
from Calvin. I mean, he wanted it on that possession, so I'm glad to see him put that one in the back of the net. Really good effort from Calvin there.
On the Hunt replay here, Phillips drawing the attention. Watch Calvin just kind of filter in here. Sets, defense doesn't really shift. They give him too much room. Plenty of space to let that one fly. I think Travis might have been more excited than Calvin even on that. Big shot, goes up 9-1. Lake Oswego. Yeah, I think we're getting a little bit too much push on that one. I think that's a frustration push there from Canold. Lost the face-off to Hudson and then got a little bit nudgy.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of frustration showing on the CANBY side here. Unfortunate for them to pick up the penalty. So the Lakers, with the extra man offense opportunity, we'll see if they can put something together here. That CANBY defense, though, so far tonight on the man down has been really good. So let's see if the Lakers can figure out the package here.
Fish feigns it, hits Macy. Macy over to Rab to the near side. Rab had a monster game against Sunset.
Yeah, really good game from Rab against Sunset. Really the only Laker that showed any life on offense, and they've been doing much better out there tonight offensively. Lakers really seem to have come alive, but a turnover there, unfortunately.
A little bit too tall for Rab to go up and get. CANBY's going to get it on the sideline here. Calvin setting up. CANBY decides not to try and bring it up sideline. They go with the pass in to bring it across and shot on goal. And that one's going to bounce in and break the streak. Number 24, Tyler Canold for the Cougars.
Yeah, really great look from CANBY there on the fast break, and Canold able to put that one away.
So Canold coming across, just steps. I think Tripton thought he was just going to keep going. Kind of overcommitted on the slide there, and everybody just sort of snuck right in. Back door wide open.
Yeah, I mean, just a great bounce shot.
Lakers with the scrum up front, little kickball action. Scotty coming up with it. Gets pass up to Fish. Fish with a touch in the box, and Lakers are back in business. Leading 9-2 with 3:45 to go here in the third quarter. Weishotto's had a bit of a hot hand tonight. Giving it a look from the wing. Heads up against Mendoza there. Weishotto with a look, and he rips it inside the corner. Sure his last name isn't Hunt the way he painted that one?
I mean, what a step-down shot from Travis Weishotto. So big and strong from there. He wanted to put a hole through the back of the net. I mean, just so much speed on that shot, and he absolutely painted that corner.
Sets it up with Rab here, gets a little two-man game going right back, and Travis just rifles that. Get you some. Number 7. And the jump. Got to get the jump. All right, back to real-time face-off at midfield. Lakers up 10-2 on top of CANBY. And I think we're going to get a procedural on CANBY, so it'll be LO ball. Hudson heads off. Hayden Luther scoops it up. And the Lakers with possession.
So 10-2 here with just 3 minutes to go in the third. I'd like to see the Lakers set something up offensively here, run some sort of set. There's been some good assists, but a lot of, one-on-one play. So it'd be good to see them kind of work on something that maybe we haven't seen so far this season, or just get some more movement off ball and really take the open look instead of just making your own shot.
Couple new faces in for LO here this half. Maddox Willoughby making his second half debut. Fish. That's a combo we saw a lot early in the season. Fish and Burgess behind GLE. Let's see if they can recreate some of the magic from the early goings of this season as well. Gunner up top. Pleading on him. Shot on goal. Easy stop for CANBY number 28, Logan Corley.
And CANBY is wide open in the box here. What they're doing is they're subbing out a player on their half of the field and having their sub come in on the Lakers' half of the field outside of the box, and it's just been open all night.
So CANBY here up front. Lancaster. Back to Canold. Canold, 100% of the CANBY offense so far on the scoreboard. Gives it a look, gives it a rip. It's going to go out of bounds, but stay with CANBY. Easy chase for the Cougars. Parker Ackerman bringing it in. Feed comes to the near side to English. English gets doubled down. Great defense from Lake Oswego. Minute and a half left to play in the third. Willoughby screaming up the sideline.
Good clear there from Maddox.
Looking like a young Calvin Macy out there. Maddox with the clear. Elo going to make a quick shift here. Gunner, Brooks, Maddox all stepping off. Calvin and Jordan coming back on.
So I'm hearing an Omaha call out there on the field. Not sure which side that's coming from. But definitely some good communication down there on the field.
Calvin sees something he likes, and he gets across, and he dumps one in the net. Are you kidding me with that?
Great effort from Calvin Macy. I mean, he just turned on the Jets behind the cage, and a leaping shot from him.
He's looking.
Wow.
He's looking for something up top, and CANBY makes an unfortunate decision on defense there, and Calvin takes advantage and just literally throws the afterburners on. It's probably a good thing he's going to Air Force.
Yeah, seriously.
That kid can fly. That was something else. Let's bring that one back here real quick. I mean, there was no window at all. CANBY made some kind of mistake on D that he just took all over. He squeezed that inside the right hip of the keep. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just an athletic shot. Not a whole lot CANBY could have done there defensively. Maybe a bit of an earlier slide, but Calvin's so big. What are you going to do?
That was something else. He had some serious wheels on that.
And
back up front, we got a quick little conferring of the Zebras with the CANBY coach.
So there's a stick check out on the field, and it looks like that was the stick of Canold, and he's their face-off guy. So I'm wondering if maybe there is something going on with the legality of his stick for face-offs. We'll have to see next time out.
Good little scrum, good kick. Ball still down. Hudson gets it. Hudson loses it. CANBY coming in playing big body ball. Taj Kavanaugh getting in there, mixing it up. Lakers get the possession with 15 seconds to go here in the third. Big shot, good stop. Fish looking for another one. Number 28, Logan Corley, the keep for CANBY, shuts it down as the clock's going to wind with 2 seconds, 1 second. CANBY and Lake Oswego head to the fourth quarter. LO up 11-2 on the road here. League opener tonight, coming to you live from CANBY. We would not be here without all of the help of our supporting sponsors, especially our friends, the Lynch Company, the most dynamic general steel fabricators in the Northwest, located right in the heart of Portland, Oregon. They are a team of over 50 skilled craftsmen in a 50,000 square foot facility, which means they can manufacture a wide variety of projects from the smallest little intricate prototypes all the way to the biggest, largest in size or quantity, construction and fabrication projects. Mild steel, stainless steel, aluminum, ferrous or non-ferrous metals, it's all in their wheelhouse. Check them out at thelynchcompany.com. By the way, they're a local 16 union member. Big shout out. Love our sheet metal workers union, local 16. Also want to thank our friends at the Old Spaghetti Factory. Been proudly serving delicious, affordable three-course meals since 1969. Family-owned and operated, committed to exceptional service. They want you to join them and their family at over 40 locations across 13 states, including their long-standing Japanese partners operating 2 Old Spaghetti Factories in Nagano and Kobe, Japan. But you don't have to go to Japan to get to Old Spaghetti if you live here. Down on the South Waterfront, 715 South Bancroft Street, Portland, Oregon, 97239. Check out the menu and all the things they offer at OSF.com or give them a call for reservations at 503-222-5375. Big thanks to Old Spaghetti Factory. We also want to thank our friends at Kane Petroleum, recognized as the leader within the retail gasoline service and convenience store industry by providing their customers with fast, friendly service, quality products, and clean, and convenient locations. They do that by maintaining a positive, team-oriented atmosphere, and how they do that is by supporting the local programs in the communities where they operate to help them thrive. Big thanks to Kane Petroleum. Matt, I don't play sponsor favorites, but I might have a sponsor favorite with our friends at the Untattoo Parlor. Untattoo Parlor, located in the Gatsby Building down on the corner of Northwest Hoyt and 13th Avenue in the Pearl District. The Untattoo Parlor specializes in professional tattoo removal, doing so safely with that awesome Kutera Enlighten laser. Check them out at theuntatattooparlor.com or give them a call at 503-893-0102. Untattoo. If they didn't pick that phone number to rhyme with their company name, I'd be shocked. So easy to remember. 0102 Untattoo. 11-2 here at CANBY. CANBY wins the faceoff to open up the fourth quarter. Going to try to mount a 9-goal comeback if they can. Starting off with a big shot from number 24, Tyler Canold, who has been 100% of their offense so far. Not going to quite find its way home, but Ackerman, easy backup, and CANBY will hold on to the possession.
Yeah, good job from CANBY to win that faceoff, and they're going to try and mount a little comeback here and see if they can put some balls in the back of the net. We haven't seen a ton of offense from them so far. A lot of fast break goals. Kind of, well, we had the one dodge and the one fast break goal, but let's see what they can do here in the fourth quarter.
Hudson Trippy staying on, and that's going to be a good start right there. CANBY goal. All right.
It's a great way to start the quarter if you're CANBY. I mean, quick goal and caught the Lakers napping a little bit defensively. Great shot there from the Cougars.
A little rope-a-dope, just kind of slow stall, then go, gas, and let her rip, Tater Chip.
Yeah, great hesitation move and able to beat his man. Really good shot from the Cougars.
So, as those that are new to lacrosse, the best part about the comeback opportunity, if you score, you get a chance on the faceoff to win another one. That's how you can see some of these big comebacks happen in lacrosse, and that's what you got to do right there, starting off with a faceoff win. CANBY going back the other way again with possession, going right at Cage with a shot. Tripton, big stop and a kick out. Brooks is able to close down and get a hold of that. Lakers going to need to get it clear here and get across. Give it to that man, Scotty Weiss.
So the Lakers are going to look to set something up here on offense. Like I was saying before, I'd like to see some off-ball movement. A good assist from the Lakers would be awesome to see here in the fourth quarter. And they should be in no rush to score a goal here. Just bleed that clock out a little bit, find the open man, and really take your time offensively.
If they watch their own film against Sunset a couple different times were able to take almost 3 minutes off the clock with a single possession. LO, on the other hand, is going to go after it here on that one. Nice backdoor cut from Maddox Willoughby, but it got a stick lift for his efforts from the Cougars. LO will maintain possession, though. Easy chase for Burgess. Tell you, that was a schooling and maybe a reinforcement of the need for the shot clock coming out to the West Coast, especially in Oregon.
Yeah.
Sunset a couple times. No passes. Still managed to take 3 minutes off the clock a couple different times. It was impressive. I mean, it's the way to do it if you're going to try to beat a team that's more athletic than you, and they did. I mean, that was heads up play from Sunset.
Yeah, I mean, really just patient from Sunset, to be honest with you, and they did a really good job at possessing, and the Lakers just unable to force any turnovers the last time out. So, good job. I mean, the Apollos really. I mean, they held the ball for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
At the beginning of that fourth quarter. That's huge.
I mean, it was crazy.
Huge.
And it's exactly what you got to do to beat this LO team. If you can't beat them with athleticism, which most people can't, position to position, just don't give them the ball.
Yeah, I mean, when the Lakers are on, it's hard to run and gun with them. I mean, you got Calvin, you got Jordan, you got Nolan. They're all big and fast, and those attackmen too are quick on the fast breaks, and they're all snipers as well. So it is really the strategy to slow this LO team down.
CANBY, though, they can't afford to play slow right now. They need to get possessions. They need to get shots. That was a good look there from Caleb Ide, but a better stop from Tripton. Now, Lake Oswego's going to need to get a clear. A little stick in the helmet for Brooks' efforts. Pop to the other side. They're going to need to get upfield quick. They're going to run out of time here. And Tripton strung out 3-on-1. Tripton with a diving save going back at it. Gets the clamp. Doesn't come out of the crease. The freshman.
Great effort from Tripton there to make that save. That was awesome.
He was in big trouble. And able to get back, dive for the save. Keep it an 8-goal game. Gunner lost it a little bit, picks it back up. LO back on offense, under 8 to play here. Gunner takes a shot to the helmet. That's 2 now we've heard, let alone seen.
I like the no call on that. It was loud, but I don't think it was a very light tap and not intentional for sure.
Always backing up the defenseman. I know how it is. Big look from the wing. Gunner looks to rip. Can't quite find it. Check out this dive save from Tripton. Just falling backwards. Throws his stick at it. Able to get it, scoop it, get it back. It's a big play from the freshman goalie.
Love to see it. Really awesome. Great to see the effort.
Fish with the feed on the crease. Aiden Luther gets stuffed, and then it rebounds right back to him. That was a great look from Fish.
Yeah, and a great cut from Aiden Luther on the backside there. And I think something the Lakers can really work on moving forward is moving the ball. Ooh.
Oh! I feel like Nolan got checked on that a little bit. Still able to get enough to get it out and get it in.
Yeah, good shot from Nolan. He got the dodge. He beat his man top side and just coming downhill down the alley. And nice rip from Nolan Rabb to put that away.
Gunner drags. Feeds it back to Nolan. Defense just kind of sitting back on their heels, not really putting any pressure up. Nolan decides, well, all right, I'll bring the pressure to you. Steps across. Gets a little bit tied up there. Has to come back across with a little bit of a changeup, and didn't get to shoot from where he wanted to, but it didn't matter.
No. Really great finish from Nolan. Ooh, and a turnover here for the Lakers.
That was pretty good hands work there from Rab. We'll bring that up here one more time. We get a second. CANBY, Mendoza going against Weishottle. They both took a shot. It's getting a little bit chippy out there. Then we get a whistle, and Mendoza's going to sit and wait for a hot second. Hopefully he's all right. We're going to take a second here, go to the replay from Hunt Replay. Right through here. Sticks in the lanes, right? Defender brings a stick across. Nolan's got to adjust course, brings it in tight, and then just basically flips the wrist off of his own body just to get that shot out.
Yeah, really nifty move there from Nolan to almost fake the shot, get a little hesitation in there, and make some space for him to be able to put that ball away.
We got a Cougar on the field here for a second, and they're going to tend to him on the sideline, and we are going to thank one of our supporting sponsors for bringing us out here tonight, Grapevine, the art of style. The premier retailer that brings comfort and style together in one place and making every effort to provide a fashionable, friendly, and fun place to shop with an inventory refreshed almost daily. They're down at 310 North State Street, Suite 112 in Lake Oswego, Oregon. You can give them a call at 503-635-6009 or check them out at grapevinefashion.com. Big thanks to Grapevine. Also want to thank our friends down the road from Grapevine a little bit, Vanderhouen, Vanderhouen.com, the premier staffing provider of technology, accounting, finance, and engineering professionals. They're right down on Macadam at 6342 South Macadam Avenue in Portland, Oregon, 97239. You can give them a call at 503-299-6811. Big thanks to Vanderhouen. Also want to thank our friends at CANBY Health Foundation. The CANBY Health Foundation believing that transforming the healthcare journey begins with connecting changemakers to the resources and knowledge they need to maximize their impact. CANBY Health Foundation is a corporate foundation of CANBY Health Solutions, a total health solutions company dedicated to transforming the way people experience healthcare. Founded in 2007, the foundation has funded over $80 million in grants to advance health for everyone with person care models at every stage of life to build a just and inclusive healthcare system for all. They make purposeful philanthropic investments in solutions that reduce disparities, eliminate systemic barriers, and result in better healthcare experiences and outcomes for everyone. And to learn more about what they do, check them out at CANBYHealthFoundation.org. And huge thanks to Peacock Cleaners, your premier source for all things dry cleaning. Down at 15898 Boones Ferry Road in Lake Oswego. You can give them a call at 503-636-0934. They are dedicated to providing you the best quality across all their services with a focus on attention to detail, dependability, and customer service. Big, gigantic, fancy chicken peacock thanks to Peacock Cleaners. There's peacocks in the neighborhood down in that range of town. And best way... Try to describe a peacock to somebody who's never seen one. They're like, what's a peacock? I'm like, well, it's kind of a fancy chicken.
I guess
Really
you could
loud.
say that.
They make a lot of noise. They smell, but they're really pretty. Lots of purples, lots of greens. A little bit of extra time here on the field. Taking a minute. They do that. Thank our presenting sponsor one more time here tonight. Project 360. That work that they do is all about strengthening the human body, but more than anything else, about how they treat their people with their identity based on their core values of character and commitment to never giving up on those in their charge. Their personal training reinvented with 360 degrees of professional support for you, and committed to listening and responding to the needs of you for what you need, not what somebody else thinks they need for you. At Project 360, you have 360 degrees of professional support and guidance. To schedule a tour, they'd be pleased to personally introduce you to the entire staff and facility and show you what they're all about. They're down at 460 2nd Street, Lake Oswego, Oregon, 97035, or check them out at project360pdx.com. Super good news on the field here. Claps from both sides. I believe that is number 8, Ethan Mendoza, getting a hand up. He's got that left arm in that air cast.
Yeah.
Kind of in that neighborhood of that separated shoulder, maybe elbow kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely some sort of arm injury, and that's kind of what it looked like out on the field. He had his arm out to protect him as he put his head down, and it seems like that might be what got hit there.
Those are always tough. Of course, nobody wants to see anybody get hurt, and we definitely don't want to see any more arm or extremity injuries. I cannot forget that Aloha game.
Yeah.
It's not good when a kid's hand is going backwards the wrong direction. Yeah, Mendoza hit the ground there pretty hard and got that arm stretched out. Definitely doesn't feel good to be on the receiving end of that. One of our camera guys, Jack Gales, had that happen to him last year too, coming across the crease and just got kind of extended and crashed, and out it goes. So everybody's on the field. Players are chatting. Not really sure.
Yeah, seems like we should have a restart here pretty soon.
You'd think so. The officials are talking with the coaches on the sidelines. My guess, considering how it was getting a little bit chippy right before that, it's going to be a, hey, let's pump the brakes here, guys.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
settle things down a little bit.
Definitely a good conversation to have out there, and after an injury like that, something that both sides should be talking about.
So Mr. Mendoza is going to get a ride in the really nice John Deere Gator. Not the cart you want to be riding out of here in. But if you're going to go, you might as well go in style. And that John Deere is awesome.
The Gators are sweet.
The Gators are sweet. The Cougars now back on defense. Lake Oswego with possession. Weishottle is going to feed Phillips. And Lakers are back in play with 6.5 to go here. 12-3 LO advantage. Oh, and stolen on the pass. For all the little guys watching, sticks in the lanes, kids. Put those sticks in the lanes. Good things happen. And CANBY sneaks one out of there with a turnover.
And they have a player in the box open wide open again. Something the Lakers really need to figure out is that clear that CANBY's been running, because if some other team sees that on film, they're going to use that against them as well.
Ooh, big shot. Great save from Tripton, but a monster shot from Canold again. Tripton able to get inside out on that one and shut it down. It's hard to say what it is about that clear that's catching LO off guard, but man, CANBY's done a great job of it tonight.
Yeah, they really have. So offensively here, I'd like to see the Lakers spin that ball around a little bit. Oh.
No, it's not going to be on that one. Hunt replay while we can. Check this out. Watch this save. Great shot from Canold. Lines up.
Ooh.
Quick hands. Offside, too.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at that. Having to go lefty. Whoop. Get in there.
Yeah, good save.
Thank you
off
very much.
stick.
And even more importantly, Tripton doing a much better job keeping it from rebounding out tonight.
Yes.
Had some trouble with that against Sunset with a lot of long rebounds. Tight net, I think. Maybe that rain and that little bit of moisture helped loosen up the net.
Definitely. I mean, we've talked about it with Brooks Olsen, and it's true for Tripton as well. Every time out, he's getting a little bit better, and you can see that confidence building in Tripton. I mean, he's just a freshman. Let's not forget. To be a freshman in goal is quite a daunting task.
I mean, given the track meet that started tonight, it is way past Tripton's bedtime already.
Probably is.
So big thanks to Tripton's mom and dad for letting him stick around and play the rest of this game tonight. CANBY on the attack, looking for it. Oh, and finds a hole in his stick. Calvin Macy's going to pick it up. Macy sticking it in third gear. Jordan feeding.
Ooh.
Maddox on the crease, and Maddox Willoughby. Willoughby or won't he? He does. Willoughby with the goal.
Great look there for Maddox Willoughby, and an awesome shot to put that one away. Great find from Jordan. Maddox just finds himself wide open in front of the cage.
Lots of attention on Jordan. Looking at, and then just whoop, right there. Maddox Willoughby, number 23, putting one on the board for Lake Oswego, getting props from his peeps. Bennett Royce over there. Bennett doing a good job of making every minute count. Great look running down the line there. Scotty Weiss wreaking havoc. Aiden Luther able to come away with it. Mason Fish settle things down a tiny bit. Lollipops one over to Gunner. Gunner's going to back it on up as Nolan Rabb comes in from the box. Get the sense your brother might be done for the night as he's on the sideline with no helmet on anymore.
Yeah, he had quite a few runs on defense. He seemed a little tired last time out.
Coming out of the cage with it, keeping it. Trying to put the pressure on. What are we going to get on the backside there?
Not sure. I didn't see a push or anything, but looks like the ball is coming back to LO.
So Bennett Royce with it.
And Aiden Luther's going to get a dodge here.
Gets a look. Feeds it back. Nice little wheel around. Gunner going low to high, and that one skips off. Gunner, I think he wants that one back. He went low, and the keep dove hard. I think if he'd have gone just a little bit more to the right, it would have been wide open. He saw it too.
Yeah, it was a good look for Gunner there.
Go! Get out of town. No look over the top. Mason Fish. Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet from Mason there. I mean, try and pull another tricks out of the bag here it's a good time to do it. You have a little breathing room here at the end of the game, and if this is something that Mason can be doing in other games as well, then no look, that's an awesome shot.
Just over the top. Watch that one more time. You know, this is one of those kind of get-right games for Mason.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about this at the half. Been real quiet since that Sherwood game.
Yeah, it's good to see that confidence and that swagger come back.
Lake Oswego's going to need it. Opening of the Three Rivers League season. Presumptively going out of this one with a victory to start things off. You're going to try to get right. Now's the time to do it. CANBY with it off the face-off. Nice little right to left shift there from number 9, Carson Freud.
Yeah, and another great stop from Tripton. He's been really solid out there tonight.
He has. Clear coming across the middle, gets stolen from lane by Parker Ackerman. And then Ackerman, keeping that one from rolling out of bounds. That was a heck of a play from English over there. Kicking it back into himself. Weishottle marking up on defense. CANBY, little 3-2-1 offense here.
Oh, good
Good
dodge.
cut. Yeah, good dodge. Good cut on that side. And sneaks one past. Goal, Cougars.
You saw the cut, and I mean that was just a great play from the Cougars on the weak side of the field there, and Cougars able to get another goal here.
So just kind of working around, no real rush, just got the move that they wanted. They get the feed around the back side, but they kept it loaded on that front side, so it was just a nice look at that right there. Great shot from Kellen on the cam there, and just snuck one in. Found the weak spot, made him pay for it. Hudson Trippy with the face-off win for the moment. Whoa, big push. Bennett Royce.
I think Bennett maybe thought he was going to get called for over and back there.
Man, CANBY getting checky here with a minute and a half to go. And
yeah, and if you're the Lakers, you don't want to get dragged into that. Just a couple minutes, like you're saying, left to go. No need for any injuries or anything like that.
Alex and Bennett, not the biggest guys on the field, but you put two of them together, they're angry little Badgers. Big ride on the out of bounds, forcing the turnover. So Lake Oswego gets it right back. Watching that replay, I think you're absolutely right that Bennett thought he might have been offside, so he kind of stalled himself, and it got a little weird. Rab with the rip. Big shot. That one's going to roll out. Easy chase for Fish. Got a good look at the Laker attack, putting a little defensive pressure on the Cougars here a second ago. 58 seconds to roll in this one. Lakers on top, 14-4 over CANBY. Got to assume they're going to be content to kill the clock and get out of this one.
Yeah, and no one's got to keep his head up.
Yeah.
The game's still going.
It might be all in the win column for LO, but CANBY, they defend this Cougar den like nobody else. And there you go right there, turnover. Almost. All right, check this out. Look at the ride. Push, push, push. Just dump him by the scorer's table. Hey, Scotty Weiss. Shout out to Scotty Weiss right there. Sportsmanship, play of the game.
Love to see it.
Mr. Weiss. That was awesome. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. 10-goal advantage for Lake Oswego. Calvin on the whistle. Looking to bring it in. CANBY, I think they've got a man down.
Yeah, they are. So man down for CANBY. And the Lakers are going to be happy to hold this ball for the next 20 seconds here and go home with a win.
You know, all things being equal, preseason's there for a reason, right? You learn some things, you win some games, you lose some games, figure out who you are and who you aren't, and you come out in your league opener and bang one out in the win column by double digits. That horn makes it official. Lake Oswego wins it 14-4 over CANBY on the road here. Big thanks to CANBY and all the help that they gave us to get out here this evening. I love this stadium. I can't wait till the new school's done. That is going to look absolutely awesome here. But this stadium, this is one of our favorite places to broadcast from. Huge thanks to CANBY and the entire community for getting us out here and helping with everything they did. I want to thank our cameraman on the field tonight, Kellen Snyder. Up top, Hunter Paulson and Ryan Bertelson, the single greatest award-winning junior producer in all high school Oregon lacrosse broadcasting. Of course, that would just be us. Jacob Brumfield on the graphics tonight. And, of course, Matty Iceman Phillips. Good work, Matt.
Thank you.
It was a fun one, especially with the fifth quarter at the beginning. That
Yeah.
was a good one. This one is final. Lake Oswego 14, CANBY 4. We're going to say good night and have a great, safe weekend, everybody. And we'll see you Tuesday for the second league game coming to you from Oregon City, 7:30 Tuesday night. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.